Welcome back to the shop. Today's video is going to be a little bit out of order in the sense that I've already done the sandblasting on this. The sandblaster was giving me a little bit of grief today. I think I might have a hose that's got a clog in it. There's a, well, that's sort of the wrong angle, but anyway, the bottom of the hose has a sag in it, and I think moisture got down in there and some of the coal slag bound up, and I have to get under the machine and free it up and stuff. It sort of worked a little bit, but I moved over to the wire wheel and did a little bit of wire wheeling because I got the vast majority of the media blasting done. So anyway, I just didn't feel like fiddling around with it. So anyway, I have these things cleaned up. They cleaned up pretty well. For those of you that watched the first part of this, you saw that I was going to demonstrate how cool the pipe wrench was, and I proceeded to break the damn bolt off. So anyway, I think what I'm going to have to do here is do a little bit of a demonstration, I guess. Hopefully it's a successful demonstration of how to use left-handed drill bits. And then, long ago in my younger years, I used to work in a machine shop, and these were the preferred type of easy outs. They're just a square drive. We would actually just use broken taps and grind them down sometimes, or anyway. But these other kinds of, god damn it. So these typical counter rotating spear bits, wait, god damn it. Okay, those are left-handed. I thought I got taken for a second. So these are left-handed drill bits, and then they have of course, the left-handed extricator here. And the one thing I don't like about these is as they go in, they tend to self-feed, and they expand, and they drive the bolt further out into the hole, which is not what you want to do at all. But the square shank ones, they also have a taper on it, but you're more in control of it than the bit is. So if you put pressure on it and you don't feel right, you know it's not self-feeding. So this is probably personal preference. These sort of dominate the market for whatever reason, but personally I like these. And worst case scenario, you know, this is just steel. I think worst case scenario I'd have to retap it or something like that. But anyway, we'll see how that goes, but right now, I'm going to patch in some time-lapse of me cleaning this up very quickly, and then, shit, it's starting to rain now. I'm going to put a coat of paint on this, and then bring you back in a little bit. But while I'm here, I'm going to show you a couple things. The initial, the impetus behind restoring this was this had this nylon or whatever it was at that era, plastic-ish gear, and it of course got stuck dragging the hose somewhere, and then it was powerful enough to have the worm drive just drive the teeth right off of this damn thing. So anyway, it's broken. So what I did was go to the National Sprinkler Company and order a steel gear. This was about $40 for these, but they appear to be well made. I am not exactly sure how I'm going to protect these yet. I really don't know the best way to do it. If you guys have any suggestions, well shit, by the time we get this it'll probably be done. You know, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'll figure something out, but I'll try to do something to protect these. I have to do some research, and I'm going to start painting these, and then I'm going to patch in some additional time-lapse after this of me buffing out these wheels. And depending on how I edit the video, you might see a short clip of my new 8-inch buffer. Holy crap, that thing is just the difference between a 3600 RPM 8-inch, because RPM is RPM, it doesn't matter what the diameter is, except that the RPM versus the radius, the diameter, half the whatever, the rim speed is so much greater. It's moving so fast. that these things just feel like they're a solid rock. And it's scary as all hell. And this is a relaxing day in the shop. I didn't feel like messing with this thing, so I I took the 8-inch bench grinder and put it underneath the bench because I went back to the 6. It's just less stress on me today, and I didn't want to hurt myself. So anyway, I don't think you'll be seeing a lot of the 8-inch bench grinder, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna paste in some video of me buffing out these brass pieces or copper. I don't really know. And then maybe the last video I will save for just assembly. That way I can get something posted this weekend, give this time to dry, and leave you in suspense. Alright, so I'm going to take this opportunity. I've got it's bad weather out there, and it's raining, but you know, it'll stay dry, but the humidity's really high. So anyway, it's going to take a while for the paint to dry, maybe a day or two before I got self-etching primer on there. So what I just showed you was a little bit of time lapse of me buffing this brass or copper out, and you can see that you can see that it looks nice cleaned up. The fiber wheel, that Chinese knockoff fiber wheel, absolutely works like a hot damn. It works wonderfully on this stuff. So what it does is it sort of breaks down through that oxidation on the outside, and really gets right down to the metal without removing too much. And then you have to, as you can see, I changed the wheel back to the little 6-inch buffer, and that really did put a nice edge on that. So a nice shine. But what I don't know is the best way to protect this, and the best way to protect it in a way that my mom can easily take care of this thing. So what I'm going to do, since I have to wait a day or two for the paint to dry, is I'm going to go ahead and use some furniture paste wax and see if I can put a coat on here and see if this holds up. And that way, it's something nice and easy, something not very caustic or anything that would be problematic for my mom to use if she wants to put this out in the yard. She can use it and then let it dry off in the sun, and when she's done, every once in a while I'll take this thing and just wipe it down with some paste wax to keep it looking fresh. So anyway, I'm gonna do one test arm and see if this has any sort of side effects from doing this, and I'm pretty confident this will work. And shellac would probably be the preferred thing, but I wanted something that's easily something you can easily reapply later on. So anyway, just experimenting. I could read on the internet and hear everybody's opinion, but today I'm just going to go at it alone and figure it out myself. So anyway, that's going to conclude video number 2, and I'll bring you back when I'm finished painting and I begin the assembly. Thanks, have a good day.